Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
Hey guys, this is just one guy, and I'm back here with another update on my project. Now, this project I want to talk about something different, and this is why I don't upgrade Unity and why I won't be updating Unity game engine from this point on. And this is something that happened fairly often because I've been using Unity for a long time, and I should have known not to upgrade Unity, but I wanted to get some access to its new features, and they had a new long-standing version. But one of the things about Unity is whenever they come out with a lot of their systems, it's always broken. And I'm going to show you what caused me a week of work. So I updated Unity to a new project because my old project, I messed up and I copied some libraries over some libraries. And it's not really important, but I messed up and I had to import it into a new project. And so I figured while I was importing it into a new project, I might as well go on and just update everything. And the thing was, I imported Unity's new input system and the mobile notifications, and it completely broke the project. Now first, I'm going to show you the first problem I had. So I'm just going to go into Visual Studios to show you. Okay, now I'm here at Visual Studios, and it's this line of code right here. Now this is a simple line of code. All it does is it detects if a person is touching a phone screen, and when you over a UI element, it just lets the script know that you're over a UI element. Now the problem is this does not work with Unity's new input system, and it'll detect a touch, but it won't detect which touch. So this line right here is completely pointless and it won't work at all. Now it's important because if you have something like a mobile game controller with on-screen buttons, you don't want certain actions to happen when a person is putting their finger over a UI object. So it's very important that I get this to work. Now, before I put the new input system in, it worked perfectly. There was no problems. Of course, Unity's own system broke it, and it was kind of a hard problem to figure out what was wrong because this part of the code right here, which is on PC, was still working, but this part on mobile was not working. And the thing is, on mobile, you don't have a way to debug it where it just shows you the message. So I have it where it debugs on screen. So I couldn't figure out what was the problem. And I would have never guessed that it was Unity's own system that was causing the problem, because this is the recommended way that Unity wants you to check if a finger or a touch is over a UI object. So then, of course, I have this backup method right here, which is in my helper class, which I tried right here. Now what that does is it detects a touch if a touch is over a UI element, but instead of using the event system directly, it uses the vector2 position of the finger. And would you believe it, that didn't work either. So now neither one of these systems was working, which both worked before, and I couldn't figure it out. Now this took me about 3 days to figure out that Unity's own system, input system, is what broke it. And the way I did it is I completely started a new project, and then when I started the new project, I erased all of the libraries and started from the beginning. Now, of course, when you start a mobile project in Unity, this is when I ran into my second problem, which I'm going to go into now. Okay, now I'm in my second project where I started just a simple project just to test on the phone and debug to see what was the touch problem and why it wasn't detecting when the player is touching over a UI element. And of course, that's when I ran into my second problem, Unity's mobile. Now the problem is, when you install Unity's mobile, you expect it comes installed if you if you just select the mobile package and you start your project from there. So it comes installed automatically. And would you believe it? Unity's own system breaks deployment to an Android device. So if you open the mobile project, which is specifically designed to work with mobile, and then you get all this, and then you try to build your project, just going like this and build. First off, it starts off on Windows. I don't know why they would do that. Why would I specifically open a mobile project and try to deploy it to Windows? It wouldn't even work because it has a touch-based input. So first you got to switch it to Android. But then when you do, instead of just straight deploying to Android, it just will break. And what breaks it is Unity's own mobile input system thing. And the only way to get proper deployment to Android is to uninstall this system. I can't believe I need to say this, but this is a basic system. It should work. It's a deployment to a mobile device. Why does Unity's own system with their own package specifically designed for mobile deployment break deploying the project to a mobile device? And these are the things that caused me to never want to update Unity again. Now, one good thing I did get was when I upgraded to the URP pipeline, render pipeline, instead of getting about 60 frames per second on mobile, I now can go up to 100 frames per second with all the fancy graphics and stuff on. And I'll upload that video later because that was pretty amazing, even though that in itself was hell to get through, because just upgrading to the URP system is another just unnecessarily brutal process, which Unity needs to streamline because these are basic systems. I don't understand why the basic systems of Unity work so terribly. What are they working on over there if not the basic system? This is a specifically designed mobile mobile package for mobile deployment that breaks mobile deployment to an Android device. It baffles the mind, and I would have never thought that was the problem until I encountered it like 3 or 4 times. Anyway, for those reasons, for the foreseeable future, I'm just never gonna upgrade Unity's game engine because it always breaks your project in like a million different ways that you could never see coming, because you think that maybe you programmed something wrong, but it's not. It's just Unity's own systems not working. And this took me a whole week to deal with instead of working on my project. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested in anything I'm doing, or you just want to follow the channel, please like and subscribe, and check out my socials in the description down below.